Okay guys, I don't know if you're gonna be upside down, sideways. I started out with my phone sideways so we could get the whole panel in here like this. We use the Black Widow. This up here, this black, is done with just regular Rust-Oleum high performance. Anyway, you're gonna have to ignore this. This is hard water from when I was wet sanding down here to redo this. We sprayed it twice because we tried to spray it at night once and didn't come out so good. And 400 grit to 800 grit when I was using this shimmer to the silver base coat by the House of Colors. Really nice paint. Anyways, then we did a silver shimmer 2 base coat. Anyways, House of Colors, we did it. Then in the clear coat, over that, we did a blue pearl. That side's a light spray of blue pearl. Then we added more to make it heavier over here because the client would like to see a split sample of heavy pearl versus light pearl over the silver against a high gloss black. So we just cheated the black with a Rust-Oleum for now because they have not yet picked out a black. We have not done any cut and buff. This is just the spray with whatever orange peel it gave. We're just kind of trying to give you a view of it. You can see the orange peel. It's not too bad. I mean, you could cut it out and buff it. Not sure. Let's try this direction. Anyhow, so just to give you guys an update on the Black Widow spray gun, we have used it. We got us a good sample here. As you can see here from a distance, it looks nice. I mean, once you cut and buff that, it would turn out really clean. So what the client's looking for is, this is on a El Camino, and they want the top of the cab and about 4 inches down off of the C pillar and the D pillar and all the way back down the bed to be black. And then they want this silver across the hood and the rest of it coming back with basically, so they want it to look silver on black till you walk up on it. And then they want you to see, you know, the blue inside the silver. So that's what we're working on. We're going to send out this tomorrow. And let the client decide on what they do and don't like, if they like the heavier or the lighter. So when we did our mix here, we were mixing with this cup here. It's not the PPS system by 3M. We bought the cheaper system right here by the Spectrum. And we're going with the 311 mix with the House of Color Show Clear US C01. Anyway, so we're going 1. It calls for 311, so we're going 1, 2, 3 parts of clear. Then we do up to the 4, which is 1 part of the reducer, slow reducer. RU312 is what we were using. And then from there to basically, I just fill it up underneath this cap line as another part, the 5th part, and that's the hardener, which we were using the KU 152 hardener by House of Color, catalyst hardener, whatever you want to call it. And that's how we sprayed this here. It turned out really nice as just a sample panel. I mean, there's still some flaws in it, things, but mainly the client I didn't want to spend hours and hours sitting here sanding the shit out of this thing just as a sample panel, because they're mainly wanting to see the pearl differences. They like the silver, they like it against the black, but they're just questioning how much pearl to put over it to not show it till you walk up on it. So that's what we were looking into, and it's you know, coming along. This black up here has some stuff on it now, so it needs to be like buffed if they really want to see it shine against that. But no big deal. Awesome sample, because they happen to, when we were doing the door skins, I was reskinning the doors, we had to reorder the driver's side 3 times, because every time they sent it, I'll show you over here real quick. Let's duck below the 454. Anyways, every time this edge would be bent and folded over, damaged. So we sent back one, but the second time they sent one out, because of the second panel being damaged, they just said keep the damaged one too. They weren't worried about it. So we used it as a way to see what's going on, what we like. So I think that's the gig. Is it, instead of spraying the little swatches, you know, the little square swatches, you hold it up and stuff, we did a full sample with a split faded heavy or light there. So that's what we did recently. I sprayed this sample just using a 30-gallon for today. Because it's so small, we set that mine runs off of here, it runs up to a big oil and water trap, and then we tune our pressure from here, but we watch it up here, and we tune it down. We tuned it down to 70 is what's recommended in the Black Widow handbook for the HTE, and then from there it goes off your hose, and then I run it through my hose, and I was running it into here with an air dryer oil water filter end line with the pressure regulator, and with a full pull, full open on the fluid and on the air. I was on a pull and getting 35 pounds on trigger pull here, but when you're off the trigger, it's showing like 100, and I think I was showing like 140 on the red, yeah, on the pounds. So you gotta remember, when you're painting, it's 35 pounds when you're pulling the trigger and you're actually spraying. It's not when you're off the trigger. When you're off the trigger, this is gonna read whatever, you know, 70, 80, 100, whatever, and you have to adjust here and get it towards 35 when you're on pulling the trigger down and actually spraying. Then you'll be getting the right atomization, the right spray. Loving the Spectrum's PPS cup system. Seems to be way better than what I used to do, which was using the canister that comes with the spray gun, like so. I'll show you this one. The Black Widow comes with this 20-ounce HTE spray gun canister. You just screw it in the top. But instead, when we bought this gun, we decided to go through and just buy the adapter and the system, and we got 2 cups now. We're gonna look to getting 2 more and more liners for when we spray this car. And the paint booth's going to be on its way. I just ordered a full face mask and 2 paint suits through Home Depot, and we'll do some reviews on what paint mask and all that good stuff I ordered, and we'll tell you how they work, and we'll do a review on our new paint booth that's going to be coming in when we order it. We're not ordering a high-end paint booth. We're going to actually do testing like we've seen some guys, and we're going to go with a blow-up paint booth. They blow up, they look similar to a bounce house, and we're gonna tell you what we think. I mean, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work so good, then we might be sending it back. Who knows? We'll see. That's it for today, guys. Peace, prosperity, all that good stuff. Negative, down on haterism, we don't focus on that or support it. Everybody's got to survive. All right, guys, have a good day.